Alright, so AEW shows were really great. They were really watchable during the Wednesday Night Wars when they were battling against NXT, and it reaped rewards. AEW was at a time what I would call in their honeymoon period in terms of viewership and show excitement amongst the fans. The shows were good, there were good storylines going on, and AEW was basically bringing in a debut probably every 2 weeks to get that jump in viewership. Well, that's a whole different problem which we have discussed in earlier videos. But recently, the AEW shows, be it AEW Dynamite, be it AEW Rampage, the show quality has gone down. It's not that enjoyable anymore, and the booking is just confusing to me. And a lot of people are blaming the Young Bucks for their poor show quality, but that's simply not the case. Because the Young Bucks are EVPs of AEW doesn't mean that they are booking the shows. Let's clarify some things over here. Yes, the Young Bucks are EVPs, and yes, when AEW started, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega had their say in booking the shows. But as time went along, this changed. Now the Young Bucks don't book the entire Dynamite or the entire Rampage episode. Yes, maybe they have their inputs on the tag team division because as we all know, the Young Bucks specialize in tag team wrestling. But it's actually Tony Khan who is booking the shows and writing the storylines for the wrestlers. And this is no secret at this point. AEW has no writers. It's all the wrestlers and Tony Khan who are collaborating to put on a show. So the wrestlers who say that AEW gives them a lot of creative freedom just doesn't make sense to me. Yes, they get heard by Tony Khan, but ultimately it's Tony Khan's call. I mean, he decides whether he should grant the particular wrestler creative freedom or not. Otherwise, he writes the character and he writes the storylines to the particular wrestler, and the shows are just not being good enough. Yes, I am being hard on AEW because during that initial period, during that Wednesday Night Wars, they have set the bar so high, and all 4 EVPs were behind the scenes booking those shows, and initially it was all about giving, but now things have changed drastically. Cody Rhodes has left AEW. Young Bucks don't book the shows. Kenny Omega is injured. He is nowhere behind the scenes at this point. And Tony Khan has taken over and he is booking the shows now. Also, the problem has been the title defenses. There has been no big storylines in these title defenses. The champions are defending their titles left and right. And there is no strong story going behind those title defenses. There has been just one-off matches. I mean, if Jade Cargill defends a title on AEW Rampage, the very next minute after she wins the match and retains the title, it would be announced that she will be defending her title with someone else. That's a problem. There is no storyline. There is no reason to tune into Dynamite if there are no storylines for the champions. And right now, this is what I think. Tony Khan has one philosophy. If Dynamite doesn't reach the viewership numbers he expects, simply he will make a debut announcement and people will tune in. It's good for the short term, no doubt about it. But for how long can you sustain that? There isn't an unlimited pool of wrestlers you are gonna sign. With Triple H taking over the head of creative in WWE, there is more chance that the wrestlers will now prefer to work under Triple H rather than working under Tony Khan. Tony Khan will definitely feel the heat with Triple H taking over WWE creative, because in the 2 weeks that Triple H has booked the shows, it has been enjoyable. Time flies by very easily and there have been a lot of surprise returns and just good things are coming now for WWE. And that's the harsh reality of AEW you need to accept. Tony Khan is booking the shows, not the Young Bucks, and the show quality has gone down. However you defend AEW, I don't mind. I know I am being hard on AEW, but the show quality has gone down. Whether Tony Khan ups his booking game by giving long-term storylines or whatever he does, the shows need to be better. So the next time you hear a new AEW signee saying AEW gives a lot of creative freedom, don't believe that. It's all shit.